Chosen one, what I'm about to share may surprise you, even shock you. If you are reading or hearing this message right now, it is no accident. God has guided you here because a powerful shift is occurring in your life. You are moving from a place of wanting into a reality of having. The very prayers, hopes, and desires you have held onto are no longer distant dreams, but are actively manifesting. This is not just a change in mindset. It is a profound spiritual and energetic transformation. As the embodiment of the final Trinity God, you carry within you the fullness of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. This divine truth resonates deeply, and both the heavens and the unseen realms recognize the power you hold. You will begin to witness the pieces of your life aligning in ways that will leave you breathless. To fully step into this divine mission, you must understand how to align yourself with this shift and embrace the reality of carrying the Trinity. If you are truly the chosen one, your spirit already knows this message is meant for you. Before we dive deeper, take a moment to show your commitment by liking this message, subscribing to help us reach 50,000 subscribers, and leaving a comment with the number 11. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy behind this awakening. This is the moment of your revelation, where your existence proves the Trinity itself. Prepare to rise beyond all limits and embody the final revelation, the living, breathing Trinity in human form. There comes a moment in every soul's journey when the veil lifts, and you realize that you are not just a fragment drifting aimlessly in the vastness of existence. You are the chosen one, the living embodiment of something far greater, a sacred convergence of the Divine Trinity. Imagine the Father's wisdom, the Son's compassion, and the Spirit's fire all pulsating within your being. You are not separate from the cosmos. You are the universe's heartbeat itself. This realization is not merely an awakening. It is a profound rebirth that shakes the foundations of your very existence. Think about the power that flows through you, the power that once was only whispered about in ancient texts and sacred mysteries. You hold within you the essence of creation, a force that transcends time, space, and human understanding. It's a responsibility that feels overwhelming, yes, but also electrifying. You are the bridge between the divine and the mortal, the tangible and the ethereal. This sacred truth cannot be denied or diminished. It demands recognition, honor, and action. In a world that often feels fractured and chaotic, your presence brings a beacon of hope. You are the living proof that the Divine Trinity is not confined to distant heavens or abstract doctrines. It flows through you, real and alive, lighting a path for others who seek truth, wholeness, and love. Your journey is unique, yet it reflects the ancient story of cosmic balance, reminding us all that the divine is accessible, embodied, and transformative. Most spiritual teachings speak of duality, the battle between light and dark, good and evil, mortal and divine. But you are the final Trinity God, transcending these opposites. You embody unity where others see division. Your existence defies the simplistic categories that have long separated humanity from divinity. You are the living synthesis of Father's authority, Son's grace, and Spirit's inspiration, fused into one flawless whole. This is not theoretical. It is a profound reality beating through your veins. To grasp this truth, consider the ancient wisdom that speaks of oneness beyond conflict. You are the bridge where contradictions meet and dissolve, You do not simply choose between mortal limitations and divine perfection. You embody both. Your life is a testament to the possibility that God's fullness can dwell within a human form. You are the answer to a question humanity has wrestled with for millennia. How can the infinite be made manifest in the finite? This divine wholeness you carry shatters the illusion of separation, inviting others to awaken from the dream of conflict and fragmentation. You hold the power to heal the rift between heaven and earth, spirit and matter. Your mission is to embody and radiate this truth in every thought, word, and action, creating ripples that will transform the collective consciousness. This is not just your calling, it is your very nature. Within your soul resides a sacred convergence, a holy trinity where the Father's strength, the Son's compassion, and the Spirit's creativity flow in perfect harmony. This is not an abstract doctrine, but a living, breathing reality that defines your essence. Picture a flame composed of 3 brilliant lights, each distinct yet inseparable, dancing together in a divine rhythm. This is the power you embody every moment you breathe. Think about the Father's role, the unwavering source of love, authority, and creation. His presence grounds you in purpose and destiny. The Son, the divine expression of sacrifice, mercy, and redemption, infuses your heart with empathy and grace. And the Spirit, the mysterious breath of inspiration and transformation, stirs your soul to action and renewal. Together, they form a sacred union that empowers you to transcend ordinary limits. You are the vessel where these 3 divine forces unite and move through the world, not as separate entities, but as one harmonious power. This convergence is the foundation of your spiritual awakening, fueling your ability to heal, inspire, and transform both yourself and those around you. It is the living Trinity within you that makes your journey extraordinary and your mission sacred. Your awakening is more than personal. It reverberates through the cosmic realms. Imagine the celestial heavens and the shadowed underworld, realms often seen as opposing forces, both feeling a tremor deep within their foundations. Because of your existence, you carry a power so profound that it unsettles the very fabric of these dimensions. This is not exaggeration. It is the truth spoken in ancient prophecies and cosmic mysteries. Why does your presence cause such disturbance? Because you represent the completion of a divine puzzle, a living embodiment of unity that neither heaven nor hell fully anticipated. The balance you restore challenges the old orders of division, fear, and control. It's a cosmic game changer, a new chapter where the power of the Trinity is no longer confined to myth, but alive and present in human form. This truth can be overwhelming, but it also offers you incredible strength. You are the catalyst for reconciliation between opposing forces, the harbinger of a new era where harmony replaces conflict. Understanding this cosmic significance deepens your purpose and fuels your resolve. You are not alone. You stand at the center of a spiritual revolution, recognized by all realms. Both celestial beings and shadowy forces instinctively recognize the Trinity within you. They feel it like an undeniable truth vibrating in the air. It is as if the entire universe holds its breath when you walk into a room. This recognition is not about fear, but about the undeniable authority that comes from embodying the fullness of divine power. It's a silent acknowledgement that you carry the ultimate sacred presence. This cosmic awareness is like a magnetic force, drawing allies and adversaries alike. Angels and spirits of light see you as a beacon of hope and divine intervention. At the same time, darker forces sense a profound threat because your awakening threatens the status quo they depend on. This dynamic reminds us that spiritual awakening is never neutral. It shifts realities and redefines power structures on every level. But the most beautiful part of this truth is that you are never alone. The universe itself conspires to support you because you carry the Divine Trinity, the ultimate expression of creation's purpose. Every step you take echoes in realms seen and unseen, heralding the dawn of a new spiritual age. You are a living testament to the power of divine incarnation. Within your heart burns a divine spark, the sacred flame that completes the cosmic balance. This spark is not just a symbol, it is the life force of the Trinity itself, alive and active in your being. It is the missing piece that harmonizes the chaos and brings order to the universe. You are the holy completion, the final note in a divine symphony that has been unfolding since the dawn of time. Consider the immense responsibility and privilege of carrying this spark. It is both a gift and a burden, calling you to rise above fear, doubt, and limitation. But it is also a source of endless light, guiding you through the darkest valleys and the most challenging storms. This spark fuels your courage and awakens your deepest potential, revealing a power that is both awe-inspiring and humbling. This divine ignition transforms your life from within, turning every experience into a sacred opportunity for growth and healing. You are no longer just a seeker. You are the fulfillment of ancient prophecies and cosmic design. The spark you carry is a living, breathing force that will ignite others, creating a chain reaction of awakening and transformation across the world. Certainly, continuing with the same depth, emotional richness, and engaging style, here are the remaining headings expanded into full script sections. The moment your soul awakens to the Trinity within is nothing short of miraculous. It is as if a veil lifts from your eyes and you begin to see the world through the eyes of divinity itself. This awakening isn't just about knowledge, it is a profound transformation that alters how you feel, think, and live. The Father's strength steadies you, the Son's love softens your heart, and the Spirit's fire ignites your passion for truth. Suddenly, you are awake in a way that transcends the ordinary human experience. This awakening shakes every foundation of your old self. You realize that your previous fears, doubts, and limitations were illusions designed to keep you fragmented. Now, you embody wholeness, carrying a divine power that fills every part of your being. You begin to understand your role in the cosmic dance, not as a bystander, but as an active participant in the unfolding of divine destiny. This is a radical shift from survival to sacred purpose. People around you start to notice a change, a newfound calm, a magnetic presence, and a fearless love that defies explanation. This is the Trinity's power flowing through you, radiating beyond your physical form and touching every soul you meet. Your spiritual awakening becomes a lighthouse in the storm, a beacon calling others out of the darkness and into the light of unity. Your awakening carries with it a sacred mission: to dismantle the chains of false dualities that have imprisoned humanity's spirit for centuries. The world has long been trapped in opposing forces: light versus dark, good versus evil, us versus them. These divisions have bred fear, hatred, and separation. But you, as the embodiment of the complete Trinity, hold the key to liberation. You are called to shatter these illusions and reveal the truth of unity beneath the surface. Imagine the weight of these chains, the invisible bindings of prejudice, ignorance, and spiritual blindness that have held humanity captive. Your role is to become the liberator, breaking these bonds with the sword of divine truth and the shield of unconditional love. This is no easy task. It requires courage, resilience, and a heart willing to face both inner and outer battles. But your mission is vital. By freeing yourself from the constraints of duality, you create a ripple effect that spreads across communities, cultures, and nations. Your life becomes a testament to the power of unity and the possibility of healing old wounds. Through your example, others begin to see that peace is not the absence of conflict, but the presence of divine balance. You stand at a sacred crossroads, a living bridge between realms that many believe are forever separate. Heaven and earth, seen and unseen, mortal and divine, all converge within you. This bridge is more than a metaphor. It is the energetic reality of your being. Your presence creates a pathway for healing, understanding, and communion that transcends the limitations of the physical world. Think about the significance of this role. As a bridge, you hold space for the union of opposites, facilitating dialogue where silence once reigned. You connect ancient wisdom with modern reality, spiritual truths with everyday experience. Your life becomes a sacred meeting point where the divine flows seamlessly into the human, creating a harmony that was once only dreamed of. This role can feel isolating at times, as if you walk a path few understand, but it is also profoundly empowering. You carry the responsibility and honor of uniting fractured worlds, showing humanity that the divine is not distant but accessible. Through you, the eternal harmony between realms is restored and celebrated. In the unfolding drama of existence, you represent the final and most profound revelation that God's ultimate expression is not a distant deity, but a living, breathing human being. You embody the fullness of divine love, wisdom, and power in a form accessible to all. This revelation is the culmination of countless spiritual traditions, prophecies, and ancient hopes now made manifest in you. Consider the immense weight and wonder of this truth. You are not simply a messenger or a symbol. You are the living proof that God chose to incarnate fully in human form. This truth challenges old paradigms, disrupts limited beliefs, and invites a radical rethinking of spirituality and divinity. It is both humbling and awe-inspiring. This revelation brings with it an urgent call to live authentically, to love fiercely, and to serve selflessly. Your life becomes a testament to the possibility that the divine and the human are inseparable. Through you, the world witnesses the dawn of a new spiritual reality, one where God walks among us in flesh and spirit. The power you carry is not confined to the physical realm. Unseen forces, both benevolent and malevolent, sense the presence of the Trinity within your soul and respond with awe and trepidation. This is a spiritual reality that ancient mystics and seers have spoken of, a cosmic truth that transcends human understanding. Your very existence unsettles the balance of unseen worlds. Imagine angels standing in reverence, their wings trembling with recognition, while shadowy forces recoil in fear. This spiritual tension is a testament to your divine authority. You carry a power that commands respect and challenges the old order of spiritual hierarchy. Your soul is a battleground where light and darkness wrestle, but the light always shines brightest through you. This knowledge can be intimidating, but it is also deeply empowering. It reminds you that you are never alone in your journey. The cosmos itself is aligned with your purpose, supporting you as you fulfill your divine destiny. You are a force of transformation, awakening both seen and unseen realms to a new era of spiritual truth. Your heritage is not just earthly, it is sacred and eternal. You carry the bloodline of the Divine Trinity, an unbroken chain of spiritual power that connects you to the very heart of creation. This bloodline is a mark of honor, strength, and sacred responsibility. It sets you apart as a vessel chosen to carry the divine mission forward. Consider the symbolism of blood as life, connection, and identity. Your veins carry the essence of the Father's authority, the Son's compassion, and the Spirit's vitality. This sacred lineage is not a distant memory, but a living reality that shapes your purpose and identity. You are the heir to a cosmic legacy, tasked with preserving and expanding the divine light. This knowledge grounds you in a profound sense of belonging. No matter the trials or isolation you may face, you are part of something infinitely greater than yourself. Your sacred bloodline empowers you to stand firm, to lead with courage, and to inspire others to awaken to their own divine inheritance. A new era is dawning, and you are at the forefront of this spiritual revolution. Your rising signals the birth of a new divine order, one rooted in unity, love, and spiritual awakening. This new order transcends old systems of power and fear, creating a world where the divine flows freely through every heart and community. Imagine the sunrise breaking through long nights of darkness and confusion. Your awakening is that dawn, a light that promises hope, healing, and transformation. As you rise, you inspire others to shed their old limitations and step into their own divine potential. Together, you become architects of a new spiritual reality. This dawn calls for boldness, vision, and unwavering faith. It requires you to lead by example, living with integrity and compassion. Your rising is not just personal, it is a collective movement that will reshape the destiny of humanity and the cosmos itself. At first, the divine voice within may whisper softly, a gentle nudge in moments of stillness. But as you awaken more deeply, this voice grows into a powerful thunder, clear, commanding, and impossible to ignore. This voice is the Trinity God speaking through you, a call to action, truth, and transformation that echoes across the earth and heavens. Imagine the shift from silence to thunder as your inner divine authority unfolds. It calls you to stand strong against injustice, to speak love in the face of hatred, and to shine light into the darkest places. Your voice becomes a catalyst for change, awakening others and breaking through layers of ignorance and fear. This divine voice is your gift and your responsibility. It demands authenticity and courage, inviting you to be fearless in your mission. Through your words, the Trinity moves the world, revealing the power of divine incarnation in human form. You are awakened, anointed, and set apart for a divine purpose that transcends time. The Trinity flows through you, not as a distant ideal, but as an active force guiding every step of your journey. You carry the anointing of heaven itself, empowered to fulfill the destiny that the cosmos has long awaited. Think of this anointing as a sacred fire burning away doubt, fear, and limitation. It sanctifies your mission, aligns your heart with divine will, and equips you to overcome every challenge. You are not merely chosen. You are prepared and empowered to walk boldly into your divine destiny. This awakening is both a gift and a call. It invites you to live fully, love deeply, and serve selflessly. As the living Trinity incarnate, you carry the hope of a new dawn, a future where humanity awakens to its divine nature and the world is transformed by the power of sacred unity. Within every human heart lies a sacred ember, but for you, that ember has erupted into a radiant flame. This awakening flame is the spark of divine presence, the unmistakable call of the Trinity, lighting your soul with eternal fire. It's not just a feeling, it's a spiritual eruption that shatters old illusions and brings clarity to your purpose. Imagine this flame growing brighter each day, guiding your every thought and action with holy passion. This divine ignition brings both warmth and intensity. It fuels your inner transformation and awakens a hunger for truth that cannot be satisfied by superficial distractions. The flame burns away fear, doubt, and complacency, replacing them with courage, faith, and fierce love. It is the catalyst for profound change, both within you and in the world around you. The awakening flame connects you to an ancient lineage of souls who have carried this light through the darkest nights. Like a torch passed from hand to hand, it symbolizes continuity, resilience, and divine destiny. You are now part of this sacred heritage, called to keep the flame alive and to spread its glow across the lands. Living with this flame is a dynamic journey, sometimes a comforting warmth, sometimes a roaring blaze that challenges you to rise above every limitation. It reminds you that awakening is not a static moment, but a continuous unfolding of divine revelation. The fire within you is eternal, alive, and transformative. Ultimately, this awakening flame is a call to become a beacon for others. As you shine with divine light, you illuminate the path for those lost in darkness, inspiring hope, healing, and spiritual rebirth. Your flame is a divine gift, a living testament to the power of awakening. Life's journey can be bewildering, full of twists, trials, and temptations. But when you embody the Divine Trinity, you carry within you an unerring spiritual compass that guides your every step. The Father's wisdom anchors your decisions, the Son's love softens your interactions, and the Spirit's power propels you forward into uncharted realms of growth and service. This compass is more than a metaphor. It is an inner knowing that aligns your choices with divine will. When you feel lost or overwhelmed, this Trinity compass points you back to sacred truth, helping you navigate through uncertainty with clarity and confidence. It transforms confusion into purpose and fear into faith. Consider how the Father's guidance instills authority and vision in your life. His presence reminds you that you are never alone. You walk with divine support through every challenge. The Son's compassion teaches you to lead with empathy, connecting deeply with others and nurturing healing. The Spirit's fire breathes creativity and boldness into your journey, inviting you to step into new possibilities. This Trinity compass also connects you to universal rhythms, cycles of growth, rest, and renewal that echo through nature and spirit. By tuning into this divine guidance, you harmonize your life with cosmic flow, creating balance and peace even in chaos. Embracing this compass empowers you to live authentically, courageously, and purposefully. You are not adrift, but deeply anchored in the sacred Trinity's wisdom, love, and power, a guiding light illuminating your path. In a world fractured by conflict, fear, and misunderstanding, your embodiment of the Divine Trinity is a revolutionary act of unity. You stand as a living bridge across divides, racial, cultural, spiritual, reminding humanity that at our core, we share a sacred oneness. Your very existence challenges the false narratives that separate and isolate us. This unity is not a vague ideal, but a tangible force that transforms relationships and communities. Imagine the healing that occurs when the Father's justice meets the Son's mercy and the Spirit's compassion in your heart. This holy fusion creates a space where differences dissolve, wounds are healed, and reconciliation becomes possible. Your presence inspires others to seek connection rather than division, to listen deeply rather than argue defensively. You become a magnet for peace, drawing fragmented souls toward wholeness and harmony. This power of divine unity has the potential to reshape families, workplaces, and entire nations. Even amidst global chaos, your commitment to unity is a revolutionary act that plants seeds of hope. It reminds the world that divine love is stronger than hate, and that reconciliation is always possible when hearts open to the Trinity's power. Living as a beacon of unity requires courage and vulnerability, but it offers profound joy. You witness miracles of transformation, broken hearts mended, long-held grudges dissolved, and new alliances formed in the spirit of divine connection. The Father in the Trinity represents ultimate authority, sovereignty, and creative power. When you embody this divine authority, you carry a sacred strength that grounds you in purpose and empowers you to lead with confidence. This authority is not about domination or control. It is about living aligned with divine order and justice. Imagine the Father's steady hand guiding the cosmos. This is the kind of authority you are called to manifest in your life. It anchors you in truth and righteousness, giving you the courage to stand firm even when faced with opposition. This authority moves with compassion and wisdom, balancing power with grace. Living in this divine authority means knowing when to act and when to wait, when to speak and when to listen. It equips you to protect the vulnerable, uphold justice, and steward your gifts responsibly. Your life becomes a testament to the Father's sovereign love, inspiring others to trust in divine guidance. This authority also connects you to creation's pulse, the rhythm of seasons, cycles, and cosmic order. By aligning with this flow, you become a co-creator in the divine plan, shaping reality through your faith and actions. Ultimately, embodying the Father's authority empowers you to lead your life and community with wisdom, strength, and unwavering purpose. You become a pillar of divine order in a chaotic world. The Son of the Trinity embodies divine compassion, sacrifice, and redemption, a heart that beats with unconditional love. When you open to this sacred compassion, your life becomes a healing force in a broken world. You learn to love deeply, forgive freely, and serve selflessly, reflecting the Son's example of divine grace. Imagine the profound impact of living with a heart that chooses love over fear, mercy over judgment. This compassion transforms your relationships, softening hearts and breaking down barriers. It empowers you to walk alongside those who suffer, offering not just sympathy, but true empathy and hope. The Son's compassion also invites you to face your own wounds with courage and tenderness. Healing begins within as you embrace self-love and forgiveness. This inner restoration ripples outward, touching every interaction with healing energy. Your compassionate heart becomes a refuge for others, a safe space where pain is met with kindness and hope is rekindled. Through this love, you embody the redemptive power of the Trinity, showing that true strength is found in vulnerability. Living as a vessel of the Son's compassion calls you to serve the world boldly and lovingly. Your life becomes a living testimony to the transformative power of divine love. The Holy Spirit is the breath of life, the fire that ignites passion, creativity, and transformation within you. When you embrace this Spirit's flame, your soul awakens to new possibilities and boundless inspiration. It fuels your purpose with enthusiasm and guides you into deeper spiritual truths. Imagine the Spirit as a divine artist, painting your life with vibrant colors and bold strokes. This fire stirs your heart to dream bigger, love harder, and step courageously into your destiny. It breaks down old patterns and lights the way to authentic expression. This creative power is not limited to art. It flows through your ideas, your relationships, your work, and your acts of service. The Spirit breathes innovation and renewal into every part of your life, turning obstacles into opportunities. Living with the Spirit's fire requires surrender and trust, allowing divine inspiration to lead you beyond the known. This journey awakens gifts you never imagined, connecting you to the infinite wellspring of divine creativity. Your life becomes a living flame of transformation, inspiring others to awaken their own spirit fire and join in the dance of divine creation. The greatest illusion that has kept humanity in bondage is the belief in separation between people, nations, and even within ourselves. Your awakening shatters this illusion, revealing the profound truth of oneness. You are interconnected with all creation, a vital thread in the cosmic tapestry woven by divine love. Imagine the freedom that comes from releasing the need to compete, judge, or isolate. Embracing oneness invites you to see others not as strangers or enemies, but as reflections of your own soul. This shift transforms conflict into compassion and division into unity. Living this truth requires deep inner work, healing wounds of pride, fear, and mistrust. As you do, you awaken to a sacred empathy that transcends differences and celebrates diversity as a divine expression of wholeness. Your life becomes a testimony to the power of connection, reminding others that healing the world begins with healing our own hearts. The ripple effect of your oneness creates waves of peace and reconciliation. In a fractured world, your embodiment of oneness is a revolutionary act, calling humanity back to its sacred origin and shared destiny. To carry the Trinity within you is the highest honor and the most profound responsibility. Divine embodiment means that your actions, thoughts, and words carry sacred weight. You are a living temple, a reflection of God's presence on earth, called to live with integrity, humility, and love. This responsibility calls you to self-awareness and discipline. Your life is no longer private, it influences countless others, consciously or unconsciously.